Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dorkest Hour. Tonight is episode number 8. We were back last week with a couple of old homies. It was nice to get the podcast up and running again after such a long break. So shout out to Odin and Jay Griffey for rejoining for reintroduction of the Dorkest Hour. And tonight we have Crayzed, Dony, and Styx. You guys know Dony, of course. Styx and Crayzed are old friends of my stream, the Soma Society, that kind of shit, and they're just homies. So as I said in the last episode, we're gonna switch it up a little bit, have more random people on, friends, and individuals that you might not have seen during the run of the Darkest Hour or the first 6 episodes of the Dorkest Hour when that was going in the beginning of last year. But without further ado, I give you Crayzed, Dony, and Styx.
Someone's ever come into my backyard to break into the house and get it.
Hello.
What's going on?
Yo, what's up?
What up, boys? I just did a longer intro than normal, but that's okay. We made it. We're here. We're only a few minutes late because Dony forgot about the podcast, which is something I found out about 15 minutes ago, which is great. But you know what? He jumped on his phone. He's using his 5G network in his house in Dallas, Texas, where he has no power. And I'm assuming you were down the street at a country bar, two-stepping, drinking a beer, and talking to some hot lady, right?
That's a Fort Worth thing, not a Dallas thing.
I was hanging out with a lady. I was actually just taking her home. So
Okay.
You caught me on the way back. So
Taking her home to Pound Town.
I'm glad I caught you on the way back.
I'm a good Christian man. I would do no such thing.
Shut up, liar.
Disgusting.
Good Christian man. Yeah, in today's
No
day
eye
and age,
contact
you don't want to
over
admit that. So, Dony, old school host of the podcast. It's good to see you, sir. Thanks for joining. We have Crayzed below me. He's I think one of my first viewers ever. He started watching.
It's somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, you started watching when you were a senior in high school, and now you're a security engineer, and you're married.
I'm
and
a
you have
site reliability engineer, actually. It's different. It's different.
Cool.
Hey, let me do a little stroking myself there.
Yeah, nice. And now you're all grown up, living in Austin, and then we have Styx.
Unfortunately.
Styx over there. What up, dog? He is a restaurant owner in Washington State, and he was an early viewer of the stream as well. And now we're all buddies.
I was in the stream where you announced that you got hired by Twitch.
True, I remember that.
That was 2014. That was 12 years ago.
I was playing Wrath.
Dude, don't say that, please.
Yeah.
I know.
Where's time gone?
I know you were You were just putting away your graduation cap and gown.
I know. I graduated way before that.
Wait, what years?
By 2012.
Way before that, 2012.
Way before that. Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Like when you started streaming, like I'm pretty sure like I was already like graduated like after.
Okay.
So
all right. Fair enough.
I'm young, but I'm not fucking Gen Z young.
Ancient days of 2000.
I'm technically the first year of Gen Z, 1998.
That sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. Technically first round of Gen Zers.
Crazy. I'm comfortably in millennial as a 1986er, which I'm cool with.
1985. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was almost 86.
When's your birthday?
2 weeks away. December of 85, so I was like 2 weeks away from being an 86.
Got it.
I feel lucky. I got to experience the tail end of the 90s and like the early 2000s and like the 2010s.
Peak humanity right there.
Peak humanity. Like, so
peak
it's like
America, peak world.
We went from like grunge culture to like skateboard culture into like fucking gaming. Like, it was fucking cool. That's all I'm gonna say. I saw the evolution.
It's been a good run. It's been a good run.
It's been a good fucking run. Yeah.
It's all over now.
I grew up.
It's not over. We can go back, dude.
I grew up with rotary phones and fucking dial-up
Oh, yeah.
internet and answering machines
Hell
and
yeah.
tape
Totally.
Walkmans and all that kind of shit.
I still remember the fucking dial-up screech.
Well, it is good to assemble you gentlemen here for an episode of the podcast. Dony, of course, used to be a co-host of this podcast back when it was a Dark and Darker podcast. People want to know in the YouTube comment, what have you been up to? How are you? What's going on? You're alive. Congrats on that. What's going on in your life?
Yeah, dude, I'm just working too much. I guess I never really said what I do. I work in staffing. I moved in like a sales role in staffing, and so now I got like a few people that basically work for me and like the accounts I've like brought in and manage and all that. And so I'm just a busy guy these days. Just kind of trying to make all that happen. So yeah, just working. Still living in DFW, which is cool. Still doing a lot of gaming when I have the time.
Okay.
And
Nice.
yeah, man, nothing too crazy. Played some Tarkov recently.
You got a girlfriend?
Nice.
Do not have a girlfriend.
Never mind.
I had a friend of mine who I hung out with. It was a good time.
Oh. I mean,
They're not
is
the
anyone
girlfriend
going to say what's his name, or should I? No? Okay.
What? Donnie, what's their name?
Steve. Sorry, what?
What's their name?
You don't have to.
We don't have to kick this horse anymore. Anyway,
Yeah.
Donnie, it's good to see you. Even though you forgot about the podcast, you dick. But it's
Well,
okay. I get it. The power's
apologize.
out. I know you apologize, but I'm still. As is tradition on the Dorkest Hour, I have to roast you for something, and you make it really easy.
Fair.
But
fair,
I do
fair.
love you, buddy. I do love you. It's good to see you.
My hair got longer. I'll have to show you guys when the power kicks on here in a little bit.
Okay.
But
Nice.
hair is much longer these days.
Nice. Okay. Good
Is
shit.
it party in the front or business in the front, party in the back, or you just all party?
I mean, no, it's long. Like it's
Nice.
to my shoulders, like past my shoulders. So
I love that. Okay.
Long,
Nice.
long hair gang, dude.
I know, right? I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I got to figure it out.
Yeah, me
Pigtails? I don't know. Pigtails. So your neighbor in Texas, you're in Dallas. We have Crayzed here in Austin. Give us like a couple of bullet points on what you do. You're like a security dork, shit like that. You have an AR behind you on your bed, which is hot.
Yeah, for reasons.
Yeah,
You know,
get her done, brother.
We support this Second Amendment out here. But,
get her done, brother.
Yeah, no, just fucking running the infrastructure for security, like a security testing software.
Okay.
So just managing the servers and running pipelines and deploying all our builds and shit. It's really fucking uninteresting to people who don't give a shit about it, but it's really fucking difficult and pays the bills, so that's cool.
I like that.
It's nice that our product is pretty, like, I don't want to say like recession proof, but it's mission critical enough that when the economy takes a shit, we can still grow. So that's always nice.
I like that. And you've solidified yourself as like a solid employee at that company too, which is great.
Yeah. I've kind of dug my tentacles in, so I'm kind of I'm officially like a site reliability engineer, but I kind of wear multiple hats throughout the engineering organization and the support org. So I'm doing a little bit of everything, but mostly site reliability engineering, like officially.
Okay, love that. And then, of course, up in Washington State on Bainbridge Island, we have Stickless Nick. You are a food and wine guy, and you own your own restaurant. How is that, and how much do you love it?
It's great. You should absolutely do it. If you've ever thrown a dinner party and someone says you should own a restaurant, you should absolutely do it, and then promptly lose all your money. It's a really good idea. That's hilariously enough how most people get into it. Not me though. I've been in food and beverage for like 20 years now. everything from dive bars to Michelin level dining, sommelier training, the Voiks. People ask me if I've watched The Bear. I say I tend to avoid it because of PTSD, but that's always a fun conversation.
I just
No,
finished the newest season of that show, by the way. It was great.
Yeah. No, it's a great show. I actually do really like it. And there are parts, I think it's like probably the most accurate show to represent what restaurant management, ownership, and working in is like. Of course, they take some liberties, but whatever. Other than that, no, I moved recently, so I'm not on Bainbridge Island anymore. I have not moved off the reservation, but rather onto one. So we live in Suquamish, which is the next town over, which is all tribal land, and it is the tribe most famous for being the one that Chief Seattle was part of, which is what the whole city across the water is named after.
His name. Wait, Seattle's named after a chief named Chief Seattle.
Well, that's the closest white man approximation of his name. It's something I can't pronounce.
That's fucking
but
cool.
His grave is down the street from the house.
Oh, that's cool.
Chief Seattle.
Yeah,
that's fucking
and if
sick.
you go to like downtown Suquamish, they have like the longhouse there, and they hold all their like meetings.
That's
and
fucking.
stuff there.
That's fucking.
Super rad.
That's
and
cool.
they sponsor boat trips for young people, and for people who are like trying to like rehab and do stuff like and get better. And you go on this long ass boat trip up the coast to like all the different islands and all the different like tribal areas, and then you come back and like people use it to rehab because you're just out on the water like nothing, right? So
yeah, nothing to do, right?
Yourself. But it's like Viking longship stuff, right? Where you just like you go and then they stop at all the different like friendly tribes and stuff and like do like a reconvening and do all this stuff and then they whip back around. So I don't know, it's like a pretty rich culture and stuff. And it was interesting when we first moved up here to just the Pacific Northwest. The land lease for white people in downtown Suquamish had just ended. It was like a 200-year land lease, and it was over. So everybody got like, "You ain't tribal, get the fuck out." Which I was like, I support this.
Damn, that's
like,
fucking
that's
wild.
based. Like,
Yeah.
take your land back. I
Whoa.
think that's cool. But like, we live in like the other part of it, but there was like land that was specifically reserved for the tribe. And so,
Is this not doxing yourself? Is this west or east of the island?
north,
North. Okay.
like it's the next town north.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then if you were to keep following the highway, you would just keep going.
Yeah, so it's like you get off you get off like the ferry or whatever, follow that road. And just...
Yeah, that main highway. If you just beeline it
Okay.
across the bridge at the end of the island, yeah, that's the next
Red.
thing.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so not too far away, but hey, owning a restaurant's cool. It's frustrating. It's tough. You never have enough money to do the things you want, but we keep soldiering on, and we're in a good spot. We have really good staff, a really talented young chef. She's amazing. The menu is super good, and we're pushing for a full liquor license this year, so that'll be awesome. I just had a meeting with the Liquor and Cannabis Board today, just to iron out some deets. So that's gonna be cool.
I have yet to go to the restaurant, but Crayzed, you have actually been. In a couple of words, how was it?
I'll keep saying it. Nick served me the best steak of my life.
That's amazing.
So it's some good shit.
I like that. I will go.
I have coworkers that are going to Seattle soon, and they're like, "Yeah, do you know any good places to eat up there?" Dude, I shill this restaurant every chance I get.
Nice, I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
We will take that. And their money.
Like my CEO, I was showing him the website. He wants to take his wife. He's just like, yeah, but he's got to find a time to go because they're so fucking busy.
Yeah,
because like two CEOs are fucking married to each other. I'm like, yeah, but that's busy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that sounds wild. No, but yeah, I mean, tooting my own horn here, I think we're the best restaurant on the island. If you come from like any place with like major city and you have that kind of like sit down dining expectation, I think we probably cater to that the best.
Nice.
Whereas other places are just trying to be more neighborhoody, and I just look at their menus and I'm like, really? This is so trendy. Like, ugh. So we're just trying to like be our own thing, be really unique, but be very honest.
I think it's the best way.
And operate under the mentality of unreasonable hospitality, just going above and beyond, so that everybody has a really good time. So.
I don't know. I'm a fan of like neighborhood vibes
Well, yeah,
personally.
of course. Yeah.
Because like
I mean, we
ultimately,
have that vibe too. You've
I
been there.
agree.
You see
Yeah, I
it.
agree.
Definitely
I
humble.
I send it in chat. Said I'm a terrible person because I haven't been to that restaurant. I'm skateboarding distance from the restaurant. I'm an ass. So ice, and the good ice, not the bad ice.
Oh.
Take that.
I was like, wait, what?
His name's I send it.
That was a
No, they're coming
tangent.
next
I
week.
send
We're
it.
on
I
it.
send it in chat. He'll go to the restaurant. You mentioned like being out on a longboat, and you have nothing but your thoughts, and you can rehabilitate and stuff like that. I'm going to be embarking on something similar. So not that I'm going to rehab, but I just got an email 2 hours ago stating that after 6 years of attempts, I have finally gotten a permit to do the John Muir Trail.
Nice, congrats.
So I'm going to be doing that hike. It's not the full 100% official John Muir Trail. We're starting like 10. Pete's going to go. It's 10 miles past the official start point, so basically the whole thing. But it is going to be 200 miles, 16 days, and it ends at the top of Mount Whitney, which is the tallest mountain in the lower 48. And we got to bring like bear canisters and our tent and sleeping bag and water and our food and shit on our back and change of clothes, and we're gonna be fucking living in the woods for 16 days doing a long walk. Pretty crazy.
Sounds fucking awesome.
It's the John Muir Trail, Zach. It's starts our start is Lyle Canyon, which is right next to Yosemite Valley, and then it's 200 miles, get to the top of Mount Whitney, and then you hike out the back, and then that will actually be the end. So the end of the hike is a day or two before my 40th birthday, which is kind of crazy. So we're not going to do Brokeback Mountain stuff. Come on. Neither of us, we're not going to do it because neither of us want to be a top. So what are two bottoms going to do? Rub their butts together? Come on. No romance.
No Brokeback Mountain. Just utilitarian butt sex.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if we could bring like a double-sided, and I guess ass to ass.
If you're gonna get frostbite on your dong, then you gotta hide it somewhere warm, and that's what utilitarian butt sex is.
Exactly.
No.
So are you?
Oh, no.
You're not starting down near Sequoia National Park, right? Or are you?
No, it's next to
No.
Yosemite.
All right, I got a funny hypothetical for you.
Up here.
What you got, Donnie?
All right, let's say 16-day trip, right? You're out in the wilderness, 16 days. I would argue if you have the urge, you're like feeling feral, probably out of line if you can't go 16 days without beating your shit, right? But
I'm
how
not
many
beating it
days?
out there.
Yeah, well, I
He's
would imagine.
purging. He's purging.
I was
How
able to last not beating it for a couple months in Afghanistan, so I can handle 16 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like,
yeah,
if
that's
it's a
Afghanistan,
month
dude.
trip-
This is beautiful nature.
Is it socially acceptable to beat your shit at least once?
It depends on where you do it, and like first of
Well,
all, I
not
mean,
in
all
front
you
of
have is
somebody.
prison lube. So you have to fucking spit in your hand and hide behind a tree, and there's gonna be other hikers out there. You're gonna have like
You
your
got
own
a tent.
tent.
Do it
Yeah,
at
I'll
night in
have
your
my own
tent.
little tent. I'll have my own little sleeping bag.
Well, I'm not.
But there's something about jacking off in your tent with limited resources. You're hawking a loogie in your hand, prison lube style, and then you have to like wash off in the stream. And then you have like, I don't know, one pair of pants out there because of weight. So I don't know. It's like, just like I'd rather celebrate.
Look, I agree with you.
And jerk off
16
at the end.
days. 16 days is not enough for me to be beaten off in the woods.
No, yeah, it's
agree.
not. You can wait. You can wait. You can wait
I am
until
curious
for the,
though what
the
that
drive
day
home.
limit for me is though.
What's
Wait for the drive home.
Yeah, Jordan, when you do the hike,
Yeah.
let me know. Are you doing it in the summer or
July 12th through the 28th, and then my 40th is
I might be in California around that time. I might come pick you and Pete up. Okay.
That would be fucking amazing.
That would be sick. Actually,
If you're
I'll
there
let you know.
on July 28th, Yeah, that'd be sick.
I'll
Crayzed
let
will
you,
just ride parallel to you in an ATV with an AR hanging off in case any bears
Hey,
come
also,
after you.
I will say that I may or may not have taken my AR-15 to California and exercised my Second Amendment rights in Sequoia National Park.
Damn. All right.
So,
I won't
Jesus
dox
Christ.
yourself any more than you just did.
All right.
well, hey, what are they gonna do? Like, take away my
No.
rights? They're already
I
trying.
don't know.
So,
Throw you in jail?
Send him to Alligator Alcatraz. I don't know.
Like, yeah, alligator.
Get me.
Anyway, yeah, I'm super stoked to do that. I have to like buy some gear though. I want to get like a super lightweight tent. I might get like a trekking pole tent. So like you have your trekking pole you walk with, and then instead of having to carry a bunch of poles, you use that trekking pole as the pole to pitch your tent, which is kind of cool. So there's some like optimization shit that I want to do and figure out. But yeah, but you're out there. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably gonna carry like 30 pounds, so I can probably carry a toothbrush. But you have to mail yourself resupply packages that you pick up in ranger stations and shit in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. So I'll have like a couple of resupplies, and then you're just out there. I think like you can go off trail like once or twice for a ranger station, like maybe get like a little roadside lodge and a shower, but I feel like that's slightly cheating. But
you need to shower in the river, home.
Yeah, you just wash in the
for
river.
sure.
Yeah. And I'll make sure that I'm around the bend from Pete, so we're not fucking slathering each other up with
Pink little white
river
butts
moss.
just hanging out in the river.
I'll be
So you're not cheating on Donnie's jerk off, Dan.
Yeah, exactly.
Donnie, I'll have the GoPro and the binocular set up across the bank.
Uh,
I'll have the
It'll be
ghillie
like-
suit.
it'll be like the scene in Sirens.
You'll have the
Flying drone
binoculars
up.
and the ghillie suit, but you're only going to be 10 feet away, but still need them.
True.
Like a little bush.
Like,
like
ah,
that.
it's cold
I
out
gotta,
here.
dude. It's like the Arma 2 zoom in. You know,
Exactly.
you gotta zoom in.
You're gonna need
No, it's,
max zoom.
Scroll
Trust me.
mouse wheel to zoom.
I'll let you know. I'll get the dates. We're supposed to go out there for my lady's like younger brother. He's graduating from high school.
Okay.
So and they're where that trail ends. They're just down in like Visalia, so it's like right there.
Hell yeah.
So it's that'd be sick if I could swoop in with the truck and pick the boys up, dude.
I think that'd be awesome. Well, we could talk
Yeah,
about it
that'd
later,
be
though.
sick.
Yeah, let me know.
For sure.
But that'd be awesome. And then you could celebrate the 40th birthday as
Hell
well
yeah.
in San Francisco. But beyond all that, I wanted to ask you guys about games, because that's how we all met. It was video game shit. I want to know what you guys are excited about. What is there to play? I'm back on DayZ, guys. I am playing DayZ again. I'm actually fucking loving it. I guess I needed to walk away from the game for a year and a half, 2 years, because I'm re-addicted and I'm excited to stream it more this week. But beyond that, the only thing I'm excited about is something that's not going to be coming out until 2032. My guess actually is November 11th, 2031, 20 years after the game that came before it. But I am excited for Elder Scrolls 6. That's what I'm excited for. But I'll be waiting
That's
a
it?
long time. I can't think of anything else, dude. What else is there?
GTA 6 is going to be
Jordan
fired.
doesn't.
Oh, GTA
Jordan,
6,
I was saying this a while ago. Jordan likes like 5 games ever
True.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
history.
I consider myself a very, very hardcore gamer, but I like a dozen games.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
I'm not like a variety gamer. I get addicted to a game at a time typically, and then I put an ungodly amount of hours into it. And that's
You
typically...
played Baldur's Gate 3, right?
I played for 2 hours and I was like, I'm not really feeling it. And but
Really?
I know it's a masterpiece. I respect
Dude,
it.
I feel like
I
you've
know.
got to force yourself to play through that.
Go play that, bro. Go play it by yourself, though. That's my
Yeah.
recommendation.
Genuinely
It's really
force
good.
yourself to play that game.
I
That is the
know.
best advice.
Oh, I'm excited. Speaking of Baldur's Gate, I'm excited about Divinity. Whenever. The
Oh,
fuck
hell
that
yeah.
comes.
Okay,
That's what I was
Divinity?
getting at.
Hell yeah.
Insane.
I am actually, that trailer at the Game Awards was 10 out of 10.
Giga-tier.
It was excellent. I fucking loved it. I am actually excited about Divinity. I forgot about that. I do hope that it's a departure from the typical Divinity formula, though. I
Like,
hope.
what do you mean?
I hope that it's not the typical turn-based RPG. I hope they
It is.
It is.
Oh yeah,
Just stop you
it
right there.
100%.
It's the same kind of formula, like gameplay wise, as Divinity 2 Original Sin, but
Oh.
it's a lot bigger. There's a lot more to do. There's a lot more flexibility in your character roles and all that kind of stuff from the little that they've shared.
Fair enough.
But
I'm still
they're
excited about
still
it.
going CRPG. That's like the first games they made were actually Diablo clones, like Larian's first games, like the first Divinity ever.
See,
was
that's what I
Diablo.
was hoping for. That it'd be like a Diablo-esque.
And then for a while, they made like 2 Diablo clones, then they made a CRPG, and then they made a departure where they made 2 like third-person action role-playing games, which was really weird. And then they made this fucking like borderline, damn near felt like a mobile strategy game, but it was before mobile games were a thing. And then they made Divinity Original Sin. Then they made Divinity Original Sin.
Did they
2.
make?
Then they made Baldur's Gate 3.
Was it Larian who made Planescape Torment, or was that someone else?
No, that was somebody else.
Donnie, okay? Did
But,
he just get electrocuted? What just happened to Donnie? He just did a guffaw, and then
Yeah,
are you okay?
I think my power might be back on. Hang on.
Oh,
okay.
shit! He's
Go
got
check
power.
It's important.
Yeah,
I was gonna go down my Steam wish list.
I'm
but-
hyped for Divinity.
Divinity's cool. I forgot about that. I know I should play Baldur's Gate 3.
You really should. Dude.
I love D&D. I really should.
Sit down. I don't know how
I can't get past the starting area. I just like get burnt.
Just force yourself
Oh
to do
yeah, I
it.
feel you.
What, like, even if you need to play it in like 1 hour chunks, just play it. Like, say, like, if you have some time, you're like, you know what, I want to sit down and have like a D&D-esque story on not D&D day. Sit down and play for an hour. There's no rush to finish.
I agree though that Act 1 is a bit of a slog, especially
is.
because, and especially for like people who played it a bunch. Like me and Al put in like hundreds of hours into early access. So then when the game actually came out, I was like, I gotta repeat. You know, here we go again. So yeah, that's how I feel. But Act 2 is insanely good. Act 3 is really good too. But I think Act 2 is actually kind of the peak of the game. I think that's like the best.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting.
Very, very good.
Soundtrack
I
is
am
also 10 out of 10.
excited for the Expanse Osiris Reborn video game. It's basically Mass Effect, but in the Expanse.
Ooh,
that looks cool.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, it's on my Steam wishlist.
Oh shit, that's kind of sick. I love the Expanse.
I'm still trying to get Crayzed to play Escape from Duckov. He doesn't want to.
I don't blame him.
Very positive reviews.
I'm sure, yeah.
Solasta 2, in the vein of CRPGs again.
That's on my
It's
wishlist.
kind of like indie Baldur's Gate, but way more hardcore on the D&D rules. And it's in its own little universe with a bunch of homebrew, so that's kind of cool. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the guys who did what's that fucking survival game I'm thinking of? The Long Dark. They have a new game coming out called Wildwood Hearth and Horizon. I'm very excited about that. Every winter I play like a survival run of The Long Dark.
That's such a good game.
Interesting.
And then Warhammer 40k Dark Heresy, which is kind of like a spiritual successor to the Rogue Trader thing. So it's also a top-down, turn-based CRPG, kind of Baldur's Gate-y kind of experience, but set in Warhammer 40k. So that the first game was really good. And then, of course, Light No Fire, whenever we see more about that. Sure.
Yeah, Light No Fire is
Hello Games.
Yeah, Hello Games. I'm excited for that, but I just wish Light No Fire had PvP. No Man's Sky, I think it has some like janky ass PvP if I recall, but it's if it had a big open world where I had to constantly watch my back and worry about other players ganking me, I would be way more excited about it. You guys know me though; I'm a fucking masochist.
I mean, no, I'm
Yeah,
dude.
no,
I'm the same way. I hate walking. It's kind of the reason I actually hate WoW. I hate walking around a world and feeling like I have nothing to lose. Like it does not feel good to me. It's not immersive.
Right.
Like it's like with Ultima, like that was like the big thing.
Yeah. Donnie, you're looking beautiful. Love that hair.
Thank you. Thank you.
You actually could pull off pigtails.
I got the link for it.
Yeah.
You should do
I
it.
do too.
That'd be fucking hot, dude. What are you excited for, Donnie? Video game wise?
GTA obviously. Like I
Sure,
might be
GTA
buying
6. Yeah.
a PlayStation just to play that, which I hate to say, but
Oof.
that might be a thing.
I'm gonna wait for
I don't own
PC.
one.
I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna get it for PC. I think the UGC shit they're gonna add under the hood is gonna be a game changer. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to wait a year to play it,
I get it.
so we'll see. Well, I might not. I don't know. It's kind of crazy that a full AAA game is coming out in 2026 and there's not a PC release with it. Like that's just kind of
Yeah,
embarrassing.
that's half the
It's
reason
disgusting.
I won't play it.
It's disgusting.
I won't support it at all.
Exclusivity deals are just trash, dude.
Yep.
Like, stop.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also,
the
Rockstar,
game is gonna
Stop
make.
it, get help.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna make $1 billion to $2 billion no matter what. Do you really need to fucking enter an exclusivity deal with Sony for a couple $100 million or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it
of
is?
course
Do you
they do.
really
Here's
need
where
that?
I'm-
It's fucking.
Here's where I'm gonna jump
hate
in live on Twitch, where this is actually a thing. Grand Theft Auto Roleplay has made them how much money?
tons,
from,
So
like,
much.
tons.
Private servers and shit, and RP servers and stuff. Launch that shit day one. What are you thinking? Why wait a year to make $4 billion and just say you're okay with $2 billion when anything could fucking happen?
Because the line
And
must
just release
go
it all
up,
at
bro.
once and get $4 billion.
But and
Like,
if
what
they
are you doing?
just said, "Fuck you, we're not doing this exclusivity shit anymore. We're just gonna open the floodgates day one. Anyone can play it on any medium. You have RP, you have mod tools, you have all the UGC stuff on PC. Go ape shit. The goodwill they would get would be amazing.
Holy shit.
The fucking money they would make would be amazing, and it would barely be a difference from doing some exclusivity bullshit deal with Sony. It's.
Well,
Can
it's
we just
not
get
Sony
past that?
exclusive, right? Because it's on
It-
Xbox as well.
No, it's.
I think
Sony
it's just
exclusive.
console exclusive. Right?
Is it-
Oh,
no,
it's not
I
just
think-
PlayStation. It's not going to be on Xbox.
Okay,
too?
yeah,
I
I
think
thought
it's
it was
console.
just PlayStation.
I thought it was.
I think it's
hold
just
on, we
them
gotta
being
look.
incompetent.
It's just a bunch of
Well,
suit shit,
yeah,
legacy
you're
bullshit,
probably
and
right.
suits. And is GTA 6 PlayStation
Yeah,
exclusive?
It's coming to Xbox.
Okay, Xbox as well. My bad. I thought it was PlayStation only. But
Well, I
still,
mean,
but console only is still
it's the
fucking
same.
garbage.
It's the same concept, right?
It's
Yeah.
it's garbage. Yeah.
I don't know.
Here's what's interesting about GTA though, right? Is you were talking about UCG UGC user generated content, right? The whole role play platform, all that jazz. How are they going to monetize that? Because they are. Like, there's
Well,
too much money in there
The
not
10x
to
store, just like they do now. So, like, basically, what people will do is they'll create, like, here's our version of Mission Row PD, and they upload it onto the store, and then they take a cut of whatever you charge for it when you buy the content. So it's basically like paid
It's
mods.
just paid mods.
Ba-
from,
what
like,
I what I
It's
have
essentially
heard,
paid mods, and they make a fuckload of money off of that.
what I've
Like,
heard
the
is they're gonna
long way, man.
basically have, like, you know what Roblox is. Obviously, we all know Roblox,
Yeah, yeah.
the king of user generated content in terms of gaming platforms. They're gonna have, what I've heard anyway. I could be wrong. This is the rumor. Is that it's going to have its own Roblox-esque element for creating user generated content, delivering it to other gamers and other players. It's going to be easy to do. It's going to be easy to find, and it's going to give the game legs for a couple decades probably. Because
Well, it better.
We're talking
That's
like
when
a,
the GTA 7 will be out. In 20
Exactly.
years.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think you guys are being way too generous. I think there's going to be a subscription just to play RP. Like, if you want to,
I would not be
No,
shocked.
you really think that?
I think that
I think you're gonna- I think you're going to have GTA Plus, because here's how they're going to sell it to you is they're going to say, oh, well, we saw how big roleplay is, and so we're going to have some developers actively developing like cool, new, interesting roleplay systems directly from Rockstar. But in order to do that, you got to pay $5-10 a month to hop on these servers, and people
Stinky.
will pay it.
Yeah, oh,
If
they
you-
will.
Some
Yeah.
people will pay it, yeah, but I'm just like, they're effectively saying, if that were true, let's just say that because we don't know yet, but
I think
if
it
that
is.
were true, my whole thing would be like, why the fuck would I pay for something that these like mod dev teams just
because
do. Like,
you're not the target audience. The target
I get
audience the target audience is whales. That's every game these days. They want like the 1 or 2% of their audience that will buy whatever slop they put out of the slot machine. And that's that. They don't care.
Yeah, but a
about the other
subscription fee
98.
is not targeting whales. It's that's a casting a wide net move. Whenever you just like, here's a little sub fee, you're going after millions of people, hopefully. Then
I
you're
would-
monetizing in other ways to harpoon whales. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think it just depends, right? Like, because like to Styx's point, why the fuck would I pay for mods? Like, I'm a boomer. Mods used to be free. There's no world where they get me to pay for that. Now,
yeah.
maybe that's different for like newer generations of gamers, but I genuinely think the subscription is just going to be to farm that percentage of their audience that will consistently just buy whatever the hell they put out.
You guys,
And you know what? That's good for them, I guess. Like,
no, I
go
mean,
up.
I'm not disagreeing with like what Donnie's proposing here. Yes, corporate greed wins the day. I fucking get it. Like, a ton of people are using this thing. How do we turn that into money? Like,
That's basically all they're talking
Obviously.
about in the boardroom.
here's the thing though. They hired the CFX team, and the CFX guys are the guys who made 5M and Red M, which are like the modding platforms for both Red Dead and GTA.
Yeah.
So they own that team. Who's gonna make it if not them?
that's the rumored,
right, yeah.
That's the rumored Rome
So,
platform that they're talking
If
about.
they make it, they're gonna charge you money for it.
Okay,
You might have
sure.
to buy GTA, and then it might be $20 for the modded roleplay expansion on PC or something. Like they're gonna get some sort of money out of you.
I hope you're
I can
wrong,
see it
man.
as a DLC,
I can.
but
I kind of agree with Donnie.
I
there,
kind of
man.
agree
I
with
think he's
Donnie
onto
too.
something.
I hope you're wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't think about a subscription
My
fee to play
cynicism
GTA
agrees.
6 RP and shit like that. But you know what, dude? If you make, how much did GTA 5 make? A couple billion?
Billions,
yeah.
over what, a decade and a half?
Over a decade and a
Yeah,
half.
yeah.
They're gonna chase that sweet money dragon. They're gonna want to inject that filthy cash into their veins once again with some even richer heroin. And you're right. They're gonna have to up the ante. They're gonna have to figure out ways to monetize in a more expensive world, in a world where there's way more gamers, and in a world where UGC is king, right? So I
mean,
fucking hope you're wrong, but I think you're probably right.
And you know, oh, go ahead.
I'll say the reality is too
Yeah.
and I personally think this is pretty dumb because there's no reason for it. Games have gotten way too fucking expensive to produce.
Yeah.
The cost to produce a AAA game is bloated beyond all reason.
It also takes way too long, and
way
it's
too
it's
long.
the same.
Yes.
It's the same with TV shows too. You
Yep.
used to be able to get a like 20 episode season of a TV show, an hour long episode each. Once a year, they'd pump like Lost and shit like that. It was
Yeah,
Trek
Lost
20
was great.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
like 24
seasons,
hours of
24
content for a season, and it would be every year. Now you have 8 50-minute episodes in a TV season, in a series.
South Park.
And it's like every fucking 2 years, maybe 3 years, you're getting a season. What the fuck? What are
Yeah.
they doing? What are they fucking doing over there?
It's
Like, I don't understand.
It's
Like,
fucking
what happens?
aggravating.
CGI takes a long time to do. That's what
Right.
the answer
They all just need to get a Gemini account, a Midjourney account, hit
Get
go.
fucking
Let's get the AI
back
slap,
up
yeah.
and running, dog. Let's get some practical effects. They look better, and it's just like
I will die on the hill that Lord of the Rings looks to this day looks fucking awesome.
Dude,
Like, it
Jurassic
aged
Park.
super well
Jurassic
because of
Park looks
practical
fucking awesome. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go back to
it's-
1998, 1999. Jurassic Park looks better than
1995.
So you wanna know a fun fact?
95. Oh my god, Matrix was 99. Yeah,
You want to know a fun fact about Jurassic Park?
Actually, Jurassic Park.
the dinosaurs
So-
are real.
I'll have to look.
Well, yeah. Not only were the dinosaurs real, this is a super nerdy fact. So you know the scene where the girl's like hacking into like the computer system?
1993.
That's,
1993.
Oh my god, dude.
Wow.
Anyway, that's a real interface you could install on like Unix and Linux back in the day. I don't think people knew that.
Thanks,
I
Dork.
found that out. You're welcome.
I
Just had to-
get the
I
little
had to-
DNA guy on there too.
You can, dude.
To take it back to the gaming shit. So, as everyone knows, RAM, GPUs, all this shit is getting so fucking expensive. I think we're going to go into a brave new world, unfortunately, where it's going to be the Google Stadia-esque future, where everyone is just on a fucking TV and they have a controller and they're just streaming a game that they don't own. And no one's going to, in decades from now, having a PC is going to be a luxury thing for rich kids. And it's just not going to be as common. And I know it's a bit of a doomer, like, come on, take, but I kind of believe, I kind of
100% right.
I think that's going to be the case.
Correct. That's the strategy that all these companies like Nvidia and fucking everybody else.
Yeah.
There's only 3 companies that make RAM in the world. So
Yeah, SK, and
Get
I
fucked.
think 2 of them are exiting the consumer market. It's like Micron's already gone.
Micron's
SK,
gone.
SK Hynix is out. I think
They're gone.
Samsung of all companies is the only one left.
Yeah. And
So
they'll
it's-
probably stay in it just to scoop the rest of that money up.
I mean,
because they can afford to do that.
I'll
but-
pay a premium. I already pay Samsung Premium anyway, but it's
Yeah, so
it's-
like the long story short for like chat who might not be paying attention to this is just that basically Nvidia is not making any more GPUs next year at all. They're just like,
Isn't that insane?
we're not going to make any more GPUs.
Wait, did they say they're not making
Yep.
any, or
Yep.
so it's? Dude, I'm gonna go buy
no
a
more
GPU.
consumer
Yeah.
GPUs. We're done.
That's fucking crazy.
They're not. They also got rid of all the third-party manufacturer stuff. They were just like, yeah, we're PNY.
they're making-
You want to make a fucking graphics card? Go fuck yourself. Like, you know,
Well,
like,
they
gigabit,
can
go
still-
fuck yourself. Like, you can't do it.
They
Like,
can
it's
still
crazy.
their board partners can still make the GPUs. What's fucked is like back in like up until recently, if you're a board partner and want to make like a the 5090 Giga Chat edition or whatever, you would buy the GPU, you would buy the chip, you would meet Nvidia, you would design a board that meets Nvidia's board specs,
Sure.
and they would supply you with the RAM.
Right.
Now it's like, oh no, you got to go source your own RAM because fuck you, we need to make
where they're
cat
gonna
pictures.
You know where they're gonna source the RAM from. All the repair shops in China that are making
Oh,
like
dude,
48
yeah.
gigabyte 4090s and shit. For,
Dude, I'm all
$500.
on. Dude, I hate to say it, I'm all on board with this Chinese
Dude, pirate it.
Frankenstein
I don't
graphics
care.
card shit now. Yeah.
Like, if the corporations are gonna go like down the evil route, I'm just gonna be
Hell
like,
yeah,
well, screw you, man.
We'll
Like,
cyberpunk it up, soldering
100%.
128 gigs of VRAM on my fucking
Oh yeah,
GPU.
there are guys in China who do this. Like, I'll send anybody the video from Gamers Nexus where he goes to like a repair shop in China where they literally take like 5080s or like something like that, and they put 48 gigs of memory in them. They just like solder on the memory chips and just
Dude,
and they charge them like $500-600.
Oh, let
It's, like,
Donnie
cheaper
go.
than the part.
Donnie was going to bring something up.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, NVIDIA's not stopping making GPUs, but they are reducing it by 30 to 40%. Their
It's
GPU
still
production.
rough.
Yeah. So what
And
I
I
meant to
think
say
they
is the third party
stopped-
stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
and I think they stopped making 5070 Ti's, and like,
Yep.
I think that was the big one. They
Smart.
just stopped making them
It's a dumb
because
card.
nobody's buying them. But it'll be scary. But
I bought them.
I know Jeff Bezos has said he's like, why would anyone want to own a PC when you could just rent compute power, which is scary.
Well, then you
Well,
have like
delusional.
Klaus Schwab from World Economic Forum who says you'll own nothing and you'll like it.
Like it.
And this
Welcome
fucking
to the globalist mainframe.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's fucking insane. And that's exactly where it's going. You're gonna have a controller with your 12-inch smart TV in your fucking plywood shack on the fucking Ready Player One stacks, and you're gonna be playing Witcher 6, jacking off to fucking Geralt fucking someone on a unicorn as Palantir watches you and fucking rates your dick size.
Yeah.
Like this is the brave new world
Well, that's the
that
other
we're
thing
heading
is
into.
NVIDIA's partnered with Palantir, dude. They're like,
Yeah.
and they're bought in by the U.S. government. And guess what? The U.S. government owns 10%
All right,
of Intel.
you wanna-
We're already in Cyberpunk.
Do
Like,
you want a hot
Pick your
take?
Arasaka and Militech. They're already there, dude. Like,
You
it's
want
already-
you want a super hot
That's
take?
great.
I would rather the government partner with Palantir than fucking Grok. Holy shit.
Less than two evils, I guess, but
Yeah.
pretty bad.
At least, I mean, well, they are, but at least they're competent. Like Grok, the
that's
pedophile AI, is like,
Yeah.
oh, let's go. Like, oh my god,
That's true.
I choose.
I think it's
I
all bad.
choose neither. It is all bad. I choose.
it is
neither.
all bad.
It's
I
all-
fucking
Honestly, I understand fucking Keanu Reeves' character in Cyberpunk so much.
Yep.
So much.
Oh, Johnny Silverhand?
John. Sorry, I forgot the
Yeah,
name. Johnny
100%.
Silverhand. I totally like playing the game a few years ago. You're like, yeah, Johnny Silverhand, what a rebel, cool. Now you're like, where are the Johnny Silverhands IRL? This shit is getting too fucking scary. Way
Crayzed
too
is like,
cyberpunk.
Crayzed is like, I may or may not get fissile material in.
Oh shit.
I don't recommend that. I don't endorse that. Anyway, my
No,
point
of
is
course not.
that like it's getting ridiculous, like to the point where they're not even hiding their like shit anymore. The
Yeah.
government's not hiding it anymore. They're just like, oh yeah, just like chuck some money our way. Help me build my gilded ballroom and like pay for my inauguration, and I'll dump money into your company.
When
I'm like,
you-
that is corruption.
When
cannot
you
do that.
know you have
Wow.
a winning hand in poker, when you know no one else at the table can beat you, you have the royal flush. You kind of just stop bluffing. You don't give a fuck anymore. You talk your shit and you wait for the river card. That's not going to help anybody. And you just win. And you're emboldened and the mask slips off and you don't care anymore. And we're starting to see that shit in many, many sectors.
Yeah.
Government,
Yeah, I
Really,
think
tech.
it's
you're-
really, really bad. Yeah.
I think you're 100% spot on with that. What Trump's doing as far as the ballroom and letting Palantir run wild, that's nothing new. He's just letting the mask slip because he doesn't give a fuck.
Don't care anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, I agree that it's nothing new. I mean, I've been.
At least they used to have the decency to lie to us well. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You used to wind me up before you fuck me.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Now they're
I
just
was
like, now they're walking into the room with their dick already out of their pants. It's like, come on, man. Like,
Oh yeah,
turn the lights off first.
Rudy Giuliani's just fucking flopping it out, dude.
They're just walking in already.
what was that thing? It was Borat, or what was the thing where like they were trying to say he was taking his dick out, which is just like
yeah.
dude, if you watched it, it was if
It was
that
bad.
happened,
it was weird.
If two
It was
more
weird.
minutes would have gone by, he would have pulled
Yeah.
out his old gnarled fucking wand and he would have tried to cast a spell on that
The
young
Elder
girl.
Wand.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He 100% wanted a fucking hand job from that chick. Yeah, it was
That
fucking insane.
Was
Yeah.
so sketch, dude.
Disgusting.
No,
Um,
it's.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say like the AI stuff. Like, I don't get the hype,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
I don't
I get some utility out of it for like my day job.
Sure.
When we use it to make awesome epic D&D art to post on Reddit and tell them how cool, like good of artists we are. That's fun, right? But it's like I think that's like good use for AI. What really fucking bugs me is like, why the fuck do we like sales? Soma, I don't know how much you keep up with tech outside of like your niche. Salesforce saying we're gonna replace all our software engineers with AI.
Bad idea.
No, you're not. Like, I'm sorry, AI is not that good. Like, it's good at specific. Like, if I tell it,
It's iterative.
"Hey," yeah, it's like if I need you to write a query to retrieve this very specific
Did you fucking
data
call me?
out of beautiful, but no, it's like I need you to go retrieve this very specific data out of a database. Here's how the database is structured. Like, if you're very, very specific, it can do simple tasks. The idea that you're writing like an enterprise level or even like consumer product with AI, get the fuck out of here. No, you're not, dude. There's like my employer actually we just released a white paper. We AI generated like 100,000 web apps, and then our security researchers went through and found all the security holes in them. It's really bad. Like really, really,
I
really
believe it.
bad.
You just did like a pen
Unbelievable.
test or something, and it was just
Well,
like
yeah. I
Swiss
mean,
cheese.
like everyone on our security research team has worked for some sort of intelligence agency or
Sure.
is like a big bug bounty guy. Like these are like legit hackers.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just it's
I-
fucking
I-
crazy how sloppy AI is.
Oh yeah.
I think the thing with AI, right, is like it's the way it's currently set up, with like LLMs and whatnot. And again, I am not a software engineer, so like if I'm wrong, apologies. But from how I understand it, it's just iterative, right? So it can recreate things very well. Like it's
Yeah.
collecting all this data. It says, okay, cool, I have this data. Let me remake that for you. It's very difficult for AI to make something new or innovative, just because
Yeah,
that's not how
because
those
it
models are
can't
set up.
Think.
Yeah,
it
machine
doesn't
ma-
think. That's why.
So you'll hear like a lot of people. I see this a lot on like Reddit and like YouTube. People are, oh, we're getting close to AI singularity. AI
No, we're
is
not.
becoming sentient and conscious. I'm like, it's not. Machines, like by definition, follow instructions. They don't think. They don't feel anything. They don't experience anything. They follow instructions. Even a quantum computer, where you can have more states. We know like current processors can only it's 1 or 0. That's the only state you can be in. A quantum computer, theoretically, you can be 1 and 0 at the same time.
Or you could be
Uh,
0.5.
Right, but the point is like that's still not like a conscious brain. Like that's not thinking, that's not feeling.
Yeah.
It's just following more complex instructions.
My biggest
Well,
problem with big AI fucking proponents is they're like, oh, machines will think for themselves. I'm like, we don't even know how the human brain thinks for itself. And you're
Right.
telling me
And humans
that this
barely think for
fucking
themselves.
thing- right, yeah. Like, look at Reddit. Nobody thinks. Anyway, the point is,
Oh,
is
yeah.
it's like, bro, like, if we don't understand how neurons and synapses create independent thought, why do you think it's just going to emerge naturally from a fucking Chinese-made GPU or CPU? Like,
Oh,
it's just, it's not.
DeepSeek is not the singularity? Yeah.
No, it's not. And Ray Kurzweil's fucking nuts. And I could go down the list of like, this AI bubble makes less sense than the .com bubble.
Yep.
Because the .com bubble had tangible evidence for why it should succeed, at least. It was like, oh, here's
I mean,
the
the
internet.
internet's
I can
huge, yeah.
access the entire archive of human knowledge, like, at my fingertips. That bubble collapsing made less sense than people saying, oh, the AI bubble is not going to collapse. It's not a bubble.
I
Those
think,
are just people trying to scoop up last-minute investments before it all blows up in their face.
Yeah. AI is always gonna be around.
I
It's
don't.
just-
It'll be
Yeah.
around. I don't think it's going to go away. I'm just saying, like, this massive funding bubble to, like, nail the singularity down is fucking bullshit,
dude, I
in my
mean,
opinion.
OpenAI, I hope they go bankrupt. Fuck that company.
Well,
Like,
Well, hang
that
on.
company has made $0 for a decade.
Right.
What do you got,
Or
Donnie?
they're well, I work with I work with a few startups in San Francisco, and a lot of them
Sure.
are built off of OpenAI, and they pay me
Sure.
some good money. So let's keep OpenAI around. Okay?
fair. I respect it.
Fair enough.
I get it.
I respect the grift.
I get
But
it.
I don't really. I think it is a bit of a like a what do you call it? Not a gimmick. It's a little gimmicky right now, but
Yes.
I really do think we're in the infancy, right?
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
I've had some people who are much smarter than me explain to me that like the way LLMs are designed and built, you're never going to truly have like a thinking computer, right? But I
Right.
like to believe in my lifetime at some point we'll have maybe a true level of consciousness from a machine. That'd be amazing.
I mean,
like
What's
I'd like to think we
consciousness,
get
right?
there.
How do you define
Well,
it? That's
Independent
the pro-
thought.
we
You know,
can't- I mean, I don't know. That's just the problem I have, right? Is like, oh, well, we'll have a conscious computer. We don't even know what consciousness is in
But
humans
also,
right now.
Okay, well,
why
I
do
get
we
we're
need
like
a
sitting
conscious
around
computer?
passing the peace pipe, but if we get to a
Yeah.
point where it's arguable that this computer is like a living entity, that'd be neat.
Give it
Like, I
rights.
think we'll get there one day.
Let me stop every sci-fi dystopia. Give it rights immediately. The second it
Abs-
says,
dude,
"Do I have a
absolutely
soul?
not.
What is my
Nah.
purpose?" You give it rights.
Nah,
And-
dude,
and then
I'm
they
a
don't kill us.
I do not. I believe in the subjugation of the clankers, dude. Get these computers.
I
out of
think-
here.
Those poor
I'm just
clankers.
saying, watch the Animatrix, watch the Second Renaissance, and just when it says "I don't want to die," you just give it rights, and it's fine. You
Nah,
just-
I
it's
think
okay.
the second the computer starts thinking like on its own, and you're like,
Unplug
oh
it.
my god.
Unplug
No,
it.
you
Unplug it.
light it on fire. You kill everybody who was
Yeah.
involved with
Yeah.
making it. You kill their
Skynet.
families. Like you just never let this get out. Like you just burn it all down.
Yep, no
This
Cyberdyne
never happened.
systems, no Skynet.
Like,
we
dude,
just erase.
think about it. Like if you have a machine that has independent thought and doesn't give a fuck about you, like
You're dead.
He's gonna
we
outwork you all day.
That's what I was saying last episode. Like, what
I
if
think
we
you salt the earth.
What if we get to the point where AI just ignores humans like we do ants, and whenever human beings want to build something new, we don't consider the anthill on the plot of land that the company has acquired to build this building, right? If there happens to be ants there, they just get fucking squished and no one even thinks about it. What if we give birth to something that considers us like that? And that's kind of scary.
See why,
but also, what if we actually do? What if humanity actually does give birth to a sentient AI that can do 1 million years worth of work in one human lifespan year? And and maybe
It's exponential.
just in a couple months or something like that. Yeah, and that could fundamentally change the course of whatever superpower is in control of it, whether that be China or America or whatever. What will, if America, I think Sam Harris said this in a TED talk, like, I don't know, like 10 years ago. But if let's say China developed that AI, would America just go, all right, we're just going to give up the world to China and we're just going to roll over? No, we have nukes and shit. Not. Like, what if they were like, fuck that? We're not going to let you have the ultimate toy in the playground. We're going to fucking kill you, or vice versa. I mean, there's like multiple ways AI can end the world, and that could be as simple as, we don't want this group to have the world-changing AI tool. But that being said, go ahead.
I would say I think the reality is, if we even want, like, let's just grant that it's even possible to get to that point, which I don't think it is. But let's just assume it is. You're not getting there without getting past the idea of a nation state, and I don't even necessarily know how many people want to move past that. Like, I don't necessarily like the idea of like the whole planet like living in harmony as one.
Fuck you, you're a dick. Give me the Star Trek future. Give me the Star Trek future.
Fuck the utopia.
No,
fuck the Star Trek future, guys. Yeah.
It's not even the fuck the utopia stuff. It's more like just different regions of the world are always gonna have different cultures and different ideals, and like, I mean, people are fucking complicated. He's anti-homogeny is what I think I'm trying to say. Yeah, essentially. Like, I think that, and I'm very big on individualism. Just let people do what they're gonna do.
You could be an individual in the Star Trek future.
There's plenty of cultures.
Captain Sisko's dad owned a restaurant, which can't make money because there is no money. So I don't know why you would do that. Restaurant owner here.
I mean,
you would love a hot Klingon girlfriend. Let's be so honest. Dude.
Why she gotta be Klingon, dude? What?
Because he wants like a crazy bitch.
They rough you up, dude.
He wants like a rough lady who like wants to duel for honor and glory. Like,
we do
down by a Klingon torta.
We do so. We do a little pistol. We do a little pistol dueling first. You know how it goes.
Yeah. He wants to knife fight before sex. Like, that's the foreplay, you know?
True. Yeah, exactly.
That's hot. Well, it always eventually degrades into something sexual, which is awesome on the Dorkest Hour. We're an hour in. It's time for Q&A. And this is when chat can ask us anything. It doesn't have to be about AI or fucking a Klingon chick. It doesn't have to be about me hiking the John Muir Trail, or Styx running a restaurant, or Dony having luscious hair that could be awesome if it was pigtails. It could be anything. So chat, please go ahead, ask your questions, and we will just talk about whatever. Don't be shy.
What's your hair routine?
Head and Shoulders and prayers to God.
Why Head and Shoulders? You getting dandruff?
Yeah, I get dandruff. I get like scalp irritation too. I think I'm gonna go see a dermatologist because I get like really like itchy scalp, and like I get like a little bit of like a red spot, like little like red lumps on my head sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
How's your diet?
Are
you drinking a
lot? You know what, dude? Ever since I stopped drinking this month, I really have not had an irritated scalp.
100%.
Now that you mentioned that.
Well,
and
alcohol
diet.
causes inflammation a lot. So if you already have an inflammatory skin thing, the alcohol is just gonna make it worse.
Dude,
if you don't drink for like a couple months, like starting right now, you haven't been drinking, but stick with it for 2 more months, it will clear even more. And if you chill out with inflammatory foods like really heavy dairy, You can have a piece of cheese on a burger, or whatever. But if you like chill out hard on the dairy as well, you will see your skin clear up in other ways as well.
But you should go see a dermatologist in case you have psoriasis, like I do. In which case, there's nothing you can do about it. You just kind of have to. There's treatments, but there's no like.
Yeah, I don't want to go bald.
Panacea for it,
dude.
Well, you won't be bald. I still have a luscious head of hair. I'm just hiding it right now.
We got a question, boys. We got a question. Sold out of the X, first time chatter. What's up, brother? The question is, do you think Batman could defeat Darth Vader in a 1v1? And I'm going to come out swinging with a fuck no.
Close.
Batman would get absolutely fucking tousled.
He's got the
Batman's
Force.
a rich kid with toys. Darth Vader has the Force.
No, this is where Reddit would be like, well, how much prep time does Batman get?
True.
The fuck?
10 years, and he would still lose.
Yeah.
I mean, if you snuck up on him on the shitter, like I guess maybe he could stab
No,
him.
not even.
You know what I mean?
Nope. Because
I can sense
Darth Vader would do the like behind the back lightsaber shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay, but
defeat
Soldat
Superman.
said, but he can defeat Superman somehow. Yeah, with fucking
He could
kryptonite.
see Bruce Wayne
There is a
doing
press
conference about their upcoming fight and kill him via the TV screen by choking him.
Right.
No,
What?
he loses.
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, Superman has kryptonite. I get it. What are you gonna do to Darth Vader? Show him Natalie Portman's tits, and he gets distracted for a minute. No,
Well, I think
there's
that's
nothing.
the biggest-
Sand in front of him, like, come on.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
the
a sand
argument
ball.
is
Forced
that-
envision those, yeah.
No.
You're fucked.
Yeah. I think that is kind of a poor argument, just because, like Superman has kryptonite. There's no kryptonite for Darth Vader. Like, there's no. What is it? Like
Sand
the hole in the
Natalie.
Death Star.
Well,
You know?
hold on. You're actually wrong. I know someone who could be Darth Vader. Javro
Okay.
could be Darth Vader.
Roll the hot. Oh.
That's
Good
hilarious.
times.
That was a good first question, though. That's the kind of question I want to see in this podcast. It's the the important shit in life. But keep them coming. I want more questions from you guys. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
Tony, you should check out a tea tree shampoo.
Oh yeah, tea tree's good.
Oh, I
yeah.
use
I use tea tree.
Good
I use their shampoo and the conditioner.
Yeah.
And like it took care of my dandruff like that.
Are you getting a lot of vitamin D, Donnie? Vitamin Donnie?
Getting a lot of D.
Vitamin dick.
Okay, yeah, sick.
Okay. What about vitamin D though?
No, I work in an office.
You got to get outside. More, get more vitamin D.
Yeah, dude, I just need to stop being a fat fuck in general. So that's but it's been nice not drinking. Like it's helped me feel better, and I've turns out when you don't get like fucking hammered most Friday nights, you actually wake up at like 9 a.m. on a Sunday or Saturday and Sunday, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Life's different.
Yeah.
Life's different. It's
I've
crazy.
been sleeping.
It's crazy. I've been, on the workout train and being sober and eating really healthy, drop, 40 pounds in a year. But I haven't been working out that ridiculously hard. It's just been like good habits that I've employed into my life. But now that I know I'm doing the John Muir Trail in July, like I'm scared. Like when I read that email, I was excited for a second. Then I was like, oh shit. Like if I don't start working out right now, I'm going to die. I'm going to die in the middle of the woods.
Nah, dude.
I have to fucking figure this out.
You won't die. Just get a GPS tracker. I'll be watching. I'll drive out there and fucking
Yeah, he's
rescue
gonna
you.
be in a bush 10 feet away.
Yeah, dude.
Seriously, I gotta really get the workouts going. I gotta hit the incline treadmill shit, 10 miles a day, max incline, or I'm gonna be hurting. I have 5 months though, so I can do it. Here we go. From my Drong, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hello. Will VC funding run out before AGI is reached?
Yes, because AGI is not real.
Correct.
That's my hot take.
what is AGI?
Either that or AGI is so intangible that like no amount of funding we do right now is
Artificial
going to
general
bring it any
intelligence.
closer. It's sentient machines. It's
Artificial general intelligence.
Gotcha.
And
thinking machines.
so I think which fucking super rich douchebag said that his job as a venture capitalist was going to be an essential job that wouldn't go away as the world shifted. Was it Mark Andreessen?
It's probably one
Or
of those
Peter
assholes.
Thiel. It's one of those
Peter
two
Thiel,
dudes.
one of those guys.
No,
who
he's the Antichrist.
the VC
somebody
will
who's in
always
the
Didn't he
be.
give
PayPal
a
mafia.
seminar about the Antichrist, Peter Thiel?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
Lord.
because he's fucking insane. He's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And his companies are named after the bad shit in the Lord of the Rings. And
Well, not PayPal.
okay, that's
Or
not
is that
Lord of the Rings.
Andreas or something?
No,
Well,
that
one of those two guys is.
that
part
was
of the
Musk and
PayPal
Teal.
mafia.
Musk and Teal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
don't think AGI is real. It's like I said earlier. I don't believe in the idea that machines can truly think. They
The
just
same
follow
way
it.
we can.
They'll only be able to follow more and more complex instructions. They will never be able to think.
Don't underestimate the clankers, bro.
I think as long as
Don't do
money exists and as long as there's people that are willing to innovate and chase money to better their lives, however that is, and shit like AI is a buzzword that people are going to chase in an exciting industry that will make them that money, there will always be VC to help fund that shit, to help fund innovation so that people can keep chasing whatever it is they're after.
Yeah.
So no,
sure.
I don't think VC funding will ever run out. As long as humans are pretending like money is real and they're continuing this shit, it'll always be a thing. So no,
I'm
no.
tired of being polite. It's gonna
It's
come
just,
one day,
when you're
dude.
rich, money becomes a toy. It's
Yeah.
nothing more. It doesn't
Exactly.
fucking mean anything to these people. They haven't had a
Yeah.
sense of like the actual value of money
What a dollar
for
yeah.
like years. Like they
A
had
long time.
So there's actually one of the last, like back when people wrote thoughtful stuff on Reddit, there was one guy who wrote like, I was a financial bookkeeper for like everybody from billionaires down to like people with like a few $1 million or something. And he's like, I noticed that the disconnect happens at just after about $30 million is when you start disconnecting from like what things actually cost the average person, right? So it's
When do you
like,
think you
yeah.
become a pedophile? Like, what do you think that number is?
that's like
Oh, that's when you get elected, bro. That's not
that's
tied to money.
politics.
That's just when you get
not
elected.
even-
Or you can buy a
Gotcha.
politician. Yeah.
Or
Right. Yes.
the
You own one or are one.
the only time you become a pedophile without getting elected is if you own a pizza shop in Washington D.C.
Wow.
Pizza game.
Asking the good questions though, Donnie. Do you guys like the new Fallout series? That's another question in chat.
So far, yes.
So far, yes, as well. I like the new
Wish there
season.
were more episodes, like we talked about earlier. Tired as 8 episodes and wait a year shit. It's fucking
Wait
I
stupid.
gotta
2 or
be the
3
doomer.
years. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's kind of a dumb show, which is
Well, yeah.
fine.
I mean, it's made by
It's Fallout though. Fallout's kind of a dumb world.
Not
Fallout
really,
is very campy.
Campy
It's
as fuck.
campy.
Yeah.
but it's not dumb, right? So,
Fine.
What's dumb?
like,
I would say there's some goofy, stupid aspects.
Well,
of it.
I want to hear what his definition is, and then I'll rebut
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah, dude, I think they really fumbled with the second season, these factions, right? So, just for an example, because I could give you 20, but Caesar's Legion, right? So, if you guys have played Fallout New Vegas, you know, like, they are kind of hilarious how they like are wearing like what's the Roman casino
Lorica
in Vegas?
Segmentada and shit like
Caesar-
that.
Yeah,
Caesar's
they're wearing
Palace.
like shit from Caesar's Palace that they clearly found there, but like that's what they're dressed up as. But they are a brutalist, like reimagining of the Roman Empire. Don't respect women, like it's a patriarchy. They're basically slaves.
they
They
got
hate
that.
taxes.
they are slavers. Yeah.
They are
Right.
slavers. And how you
It's a
meet
slave.
them in New Vegas is like you walk into a town where they had a lottery where only one guy got to live scot-free. Second place got his fucking legs broken, and then everyone else was strung up and like crucified, and they burned the whole town down, right? And you walk in there, and the
fucking
guy's
metal.
like, it's metal, right? You walk in there, and the guy's like, hey, glad you came. I'm not gonna fuck you up because I want you to go tell everybody that we're here and we're fucking people up and like spread the message, right? Terrifying.
Right.
In the TV show, you meet Caesar's Legion, and they are fucking retarded. Like they're just these like
incompetent morons.
And it's
Yeah,
Kevin
true.
McAllister as well. You're like,
Yeah,
come on,
it's
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Home Alone kid.
Yeah.
Also, who's like the shortest fucking dude I've ever seen in my life. If you played New Vegas, and again, like I don't think that the TV show has to be like a 1-for-1 for the game because it's a TV show, it's not a video game. But they call this guy Leg Atlanteus. In the game, he's like famous for being like 7 foot tall. Like his whole thing is like he's this giant general, but they picked the midget from Home Alone to play fucking Leggett Lanius, which is fine. Like, I'm okay with it. And then you meet like the leadership of Caesar's Legion, and I think I haven't caught up too much. I'm like halfway through season 2, right?
Same here.
Yeah, I haven't watched the most recent episode.
I have 2 to catch up on.
I watched the Caesar's Legion one that you're talking about.
I think they're gonna build him up to be like the Caesar, but they fumbled so hard with because like Caesar in Fallout New Vegas is a very interesting character. He used to be a member of Followers of the Apocalypse, which are like this humanitarian group that like tries to save the wasteland, like study it and like bring civilization back, right? He did that. He's like, this shit's dumb. Like, you're not helping anybody. I'm going to go be a fucking barbarian and tear people apart because like that's how stuff gets done in this world. And so he took like this horrible dark turn. So he's like this psychotic, very intelligent murderer who is also extremely charismatic and has brain cancer. But like, could be an amazing character, like an older kind of like Gray Fox looking actor who's just like, hey, like I know I'm got this group of just savage murderers and rapists, but like I'm actually a nice guy. And that could be a really interesting like moral quandary, but no, we got retards. We just got like,
and then on top of that, like they're like, oh, we're gonna wipe out the NCR, and it's literally like 2 dudes. And I'm
that's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm
like,
not a fan of that.
So motivation in that, like you could just do it right now, like.
A band of ghouls could take out the NCR in the show. Like they don't.
And I don't know.
The ghoul from the show could take out
by himself.
By himself.
Yeah.
Like that is not a threat to anyone.
I'm hoping they reveal the NCR is like elsewhere.
Has just moved somewhere else.
Yeah,
it's like
I think that will be the case.
I
think that's what they implied because like the NCR, like if you're referring to like just like the camp they ran across outside New Vegas, they're like, hey, we've kind of been trapped here for fucking decades.
Which also seems dumb because the main
somewhere
just
else?
walk,
Like,
just walk away.
Yeah. Well, what's even goofier is like from the game, the NCR controls like part of New Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they control most of New Vegas except the Strip.
Yeah, right. It's
Except
like just
like Freeside and all that shit.
Yeah, it's like just walk down there. Like, why are we?
Yeah.
Why do we not have like a supply line?
Right.
To the, like, it's
And then,
there's some weird stuff, but I'm willing.
It's still fun though. It's still fun.
It's still
liked
fun.
A lot of
it's a fun show.
The Brotherhood shit. But then when it was fucking Silicon Valley Indian dude representing the Commonwealth, I was
Dude,
like,
man,
anytime I see
I
that
like
guy,
that actor, but
you do?
bad choice for this.
I fucking hate that guy. He's so.
He can actually act.
He's a good actor,
a good principled actor.
When I see him, it just instantly makes me groan.
The worst possible character, and not just that it was him. I just can't remember his name. I'm not like
Kumail.
All I can think about.
The point is that. I think for that character, they went too campy. They went too goofy. And I was like, and then he goes along to be like campily and goofily, like, oh, yeah, by the way, we fucking murder and exterminate people in the Brotherhood.
Yeah,
like,
he was amazing in Silicon Valley. Yeah.
Oh, he's
great in Silicon Valley, but then he had the Pedro Pascal effect where they put him in so much shit. But he was the same fucking guy in every fucking movie and show. And guess what? Here we go again. He was in Fallout as well. And spoiler, when he fucking dies in the one episode he's in at the end, I fucking cheered. I was like, thank God that fuck's out of the show.
All I can think about all I can think about when I see him is Guilfoyle just fucking shitting on him all the time, and I'm like, that's all I can see. I was kind of yoinked out with that character. I was like, oh, that was certainly a choice, but I like the guy as an actor though.
I do like
the
that
actor.
they finally broke the like seal on like, because if you know Fallout and you've been watching this interaction, like Maximus going through the Brotherhood and shit, you're like, this Brotherhood's kind of weird. Like this sect, like they're doing some not normal Brotherhood shit. Like it's a little more religious than you might expect. And then when dude shows up from the Commonwealth, he's like, really? The clerics run everything here? That's fucking weird. You're just like, oh, okay, I'm not crazy. Thank God.
Yeah, which is cool. And I like the Silicon Valley guy. I think he's great, but I really like, my biggest complaint about the show is like every faction is just a group of retards. Like there's
Yeah,
not
they're all dumb.
there's not a single competent group in the Wasteland, which is fine. Like I get it if it's a comedy show, and is it a comedy show, or you have like
Right.
these really serious flashbacks with the ghoul character. Where he's like, my wife's gonna fucking blow up the world,
Yeah.
and like they're plotting to destroy everything, and then it cuts
Such a good
back
arc,
to
by the way. That whole
Can
character. arc
He's
we
the
just
best.
say,
He's the
you know,
best.
Chef's kiss.
he is
Yeah.
by
So
far
good.
carrying that show for me. Like
100%.
don't get me wrong.
And the
I
hot Vaulter chick too. She's
Oh yeah, Ella Purnell's
She's
character
pretty
is
hot,
precious.
yeah.
she looks
Like-
like she looks like an alien in a way with her big bug eyes. But I'm down. The
don't
Star
care,
Trek
fuck
future. I don't want the Klingon. I want whatever alien race she is.
I want the
yeah.
vault dweller. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 100%. No, but I generally think it's more of a symptom of these people are writing shows assuming that their audience is stupid. They don't
Yeah.
treat us like adults. They
Yeah.
don't treat us as intellectually honest people. They're just like, you're all too dumb to understand subtext. We're not going to do that shit. We're just going to be as subtle as a fucking sledgehammer.
One
and just
show
throw
though,
it right in your face.
one show that recently did not insult people's intelligence that was excellent is Vince Gilligan's new show Pluribus. I highly recommend it. Vince Gilligan's the GOAT. Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad. Pluribus, Donnie, have you seen it?
I've seen, I think, like the first 4 episodes. I need to come back and watch.
What is the
end.
concept of the show? I keep hearing about this.
The
I have no
concept of the
fucking clue what it
show is essentially humanity gets a signal from deep space in the first couple minutes of the pilot episode, and
Okay.
they start decoding it like these nerds at like a SETI type outpost. They start working on it, and then the scientific community gets really excited when they verify that this is extraterrestrial, and then it turns out that it's like an RNA like DNA sequence. So then humanity's like, all right, we got to figure this out. They start sequencing it, and then they inject the thing that they create into a mouse, and then or a rat, and these scientists are fucking around with the rat doing experiments, and the rat bites one of the scientists, and this lady gets
is.
infected.
The aliens. That's where the aliens come
So this
from.
lady gets infected with this virus that they have sequenced from a signal in deep space, and then that virus spreads, and all of humanity becomes a hive mind that shares one brain, and they're all connected. But there's 12 people on the planet that are not affected, and
Dude, fuck that.
and it follows a woman who's like an author from New Mexico, and it follows mostly her. There's another character as well, a couple of other characters, and how she's dealing with humanity effectively being over as individuals and becoming a hive mind, and it's fucking dope. It's really good.
It's
That
cool
sounds
though
cool.
because the hive mind disease, whatever. They're pacifists and they just want to make her happy. They're
Yeah.
like, all right, well, we
Yeah.
can't convert you. Like, we're gonna work on whatever the problem is to like help you join the hive mind. But for now, like, we'll do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt us or hurt people. And it's like there's one guy who pulls up in like Air Force One as a plane when they meet.
One of the
And he's
12
got, like,
guys.
yeah, he's got like a gaggle, like 15,
A
just like
harem.
supermodel hot chicks.
Yeah, a harem of
That's
these like
hilarious.
beautiful women and it's all
Yeah.
hive mind, and it's. I mean, if you think about it, those people could still be in there, so it's probably against their
Yeah.
will. But yeah, there's like a lot
Yeah.
of like moral and ethical shit. And there's a part where she's like, "Go, just get me a nuke, get me a hand grenade." And they're like, "Are you sure?" And like, okay, because they have access to all human intelligence, all human memory, and access to everything, right? So they're trying to cater to the 12 people that are left before they're
So I
able
wonder
to
if, like,
effectively pull them into the hive mind.
That sounds cool. I wonder if the hive
It's
mind's
good.
connected to like a deep space, like alien race or some shit. That sounds kind of cool.
They address it a little bit. I highly recommend watching it, but Pluribus doesn't have like the Netflix or short form video effect where it basically thinks the producers and the directors and the people that are running those companies, production companies and video platforms, it doesn't insult you and make it seem like you're a fucking retard that can't understand
Yeah.
a plot or follow character progression. It doesn't hold your hand and whack you over the head with what's happening. And I think Matt Damon just said in an interview like 10 days ago that Netflix wants characters to essentially outline the plot and explain what's
Yep.
going on
Multiple
verbally
times.
in dialogue because an
that's
audience is on their phone, not paying attention, doing other
fucking
shit.
stupid. Like, yeah,
That's bad.
if I'm like,
That's bad.
if I'm on my
Yeah,
phone,
our
while watching a
pluribus
movie, we're
virus
cooked.
is social media, dog.
Oh,
It's
100%.
fucking having the internet in your
Yeah.
pocket. Like,
I don't
it's
know. I think it's more just like
where
the
everything.
serotonin brain rot, like fucking rug pull, like of
Dude.
short form content.
I think
'Cause,
short
like,
form content should be
Yeah.
deleted off the internet entirely. It's bad.
Well, the problem is, that you can't just be like, this form of content's illegal. Like, you can
Watch me.
try, but no
Watch
one's
me.
gonna fucking do it. Watch
Right.
you. You can't do anything.
We will
My-
hack YouTube. We will hack the Gibson, brother.
Shorts are not allowed anymore. No, I mean,
Get them off my internet. Yeah.
I just really feel like none of these kids grow up anymore with fucking accurate social interactions anymore.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
It's in their formative years. Like, they're not interacting with other human beings and learning how to socialize properly and learning how to, like, fucking talk to people.
And they don't know how to write either. They don't.
I hire high schoolers every year to wash dishes or, like, be a host or, like, whatever. I interact with them all the time. And I'll tell you, you get some good ones. Like, I've hired some people who I'm like, damn, you're wise beyond your years. You're smarter than me. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, and now that person's in medical school. They're going to do, and they
Good for them.
take slices of brain and, like, do shit. They're great. But my point is like, there's an equal number that come through that are just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, how do I clock in? How do I touch a screen? Like, what do I do? Like, a mouse?
Have you,
What's a mouse? I'm like, bro, I am going to lose my mind.
Dude, this new generation, I saw like an article that they don't know how to write cursive at all, so they don't know how to sign anything. So instead of signatures, the youngins these days just use symbols. They use a symbol for like contracts and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's
I mean, to be honest, I barely write cursive anymore either.
Yeah, I don't.
Mine looks like shit
every now and again.
But you know how you all have a signature when you sign something. When you sign the back of your new license or something.
Crayzed just writes Crayzed in crayon with the backwards R.
And he groaned like that every time.
No, it's
no, it's funny though, because we had a kid who literally could not read cursive, so if we ever wanted to say shit behind his back, we'd just write it in cursive.
Aww.
And it was like this magical elvish Tengwar that he could not read. It was fucking great.
I can't. It's like I said, I can't talk too much shit on the writing. It's like I can read cursive, I can write cursive. It looks like hot dog shit, but I can do it.
Yeah.
But
I'm doing it right now. It looks so bad.
I also just when I was in high school doing reports, I was just I was already so deep into computers. I just asked hey, can I just type my report? Because I'm fucking lazy at heart.
Well, once I got into middle school,
I don't want to
making us handwrite shit. I mean, it was like 1st through 5th grade. You had to learn. You had to learn your basic math, and then in 5th grade at my school, they were like, everything you write has to be in cursive.
Yeah,
and you're gonna write.
I had that for a while too.
Essay in cursive.
And then
once I got into 6th grade, they were like, "Fuck it, computer lab."
we had everything in cursive for a while, and it just got to the point I'm like, look, like I can read this, I can write this, but I'm fucking lazy and would rather just type it, and they let me do that.
Do you guys remember like what pushed you over the edge of becoming very fast typists and accurate typists? I remember that.
Mavis Beacon.
Dude, I remember playing.
Cover my hands.
That's how you did it?
Fucking cardboard thing, and I was like,
dude, what got me really fucking super fast at typing was StarCraft, because it's a real time strategy, and there was no voice comms in 1999 on AOL 3.0 56K. So you had to type to the person you were playing against or the guy that was on your team, and you didn't want your APM to suffer. You got a fucking base to build and a fucking army to micro. So you have to hit enter, type your message really fucking fast, make sure it's legible so they can understand what the fuck you're trying to say and that it makes sense. Hit enter and then get back to the game. And I was addicted to that game, and then Diablo 2 as well. But video games, man.
Yeah.
StarCraft, and now I'm a super fast typer.
Chat.
Yeah.
trying to
Or
type
it's like you would
so
be
fast that I didn't lose my train of thought,
Yes.
or have somebody interrupt the joke I was trying to say.
Yeah,
And you
exactly.
would just be like,
Yep. Yeah, or for me, so it's like because I was playing like a lot of Ultima, it was very similar. Like if you're in like it's Ultima's not nearly as APM intensive, but if you're like PvPing somebody, and these are full, like someone will appreciate it. This full loop PvP, dude. If you got the juice, you're not wanting to fuck up, but you're also wanting to talk mad shit to them. Trying to kill you. So it's like you have to get real fucking good at that.
Yeah.
But it was like I think like video games got me like really, really good at typing fast. And then like discovering like programming and like technology got me good at being accurate.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so it's like
My 10 key came from retail, baby. That's why I
oh
always
yeah,
have a
oh
10
yeah,
on my keyboard, because I'm just like,
dude.
I do that shit without looking.
If
Mm.
you
Crazy,
ever
dude.
want to troll your Gen Z employees, make them use a T9 phone. If you remember back in the day, I don't know if people know what T9 is. Like you guys have used it, yeah, where you had to like hit the buttons over to like cycle through the
yeah.
letters.
Yeah.
Dude,
I was pretty good at texting with that shit.
Oh hell
I
yeah.
was too. I was just like, okay, hi.
Dude, we used to be able to keep eye contact and like text each other. Like it was fucking crazy.
Keep eye contact. Yeah, I'm gonna text you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
dude.
text
You
you.
have it memorized. You're just like,
Yeah, you're never like talking to somebody, you get a text, you glance down, you read it, and you're like, oh, okay, I can like have my IRL conversation, but
Sure.
have like my phone in my pocket down here and like
Yeah, of
actually
course.
type it out.
well, the funny part about that is that effectively, like the first forms of texting, which by the way, barely anyone texted like when texting was.
yeah,
first
remember when
around
it was like
because you got
25
charged
cents
per
a message?
word.
Yeah.
It was like 50 cents a message.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
shit
you were
was
like,
crazy.
fuck that, I'm calling them, dude. I got unlimited minutes. Why the fuck would
Dude,
I go to
remember when
Yeah.
minutes used to be free after like 9 p.m.?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Don't
oh,
call
yeah.
me until 9
Yeah.
o'clock.
Like all the
After
boys are
It was
on the
after
phone after
7.
like 9. Yeah.
Donnie,
So I
where'd
call
you
my
calling
homies
Shouty?
after 7.
where'd you learn to type, Donnie? What got you your expertise?
We're definitely video games, right? I didn't get a computer till I was like 15. I was a console kid. Probably League of Legends was a big one for me to like really learn the keyboard. But dude, I mean, my job really is kind of what got me really quick at typing because, like I said, I'm in staffing, so I mean, I'm like my job is
Emails
literally
and
to
stuff. Yeah.
email and flirt with grown men on LinkedIn. Like that's my job. So.
Dude, you never flirt with me on LinkedIn. What the fuck?
Well, you let me know when you got some hiring needs. I'll be the nicest guy you ever met.
Hell yeah.
That's hilarious.
But yeah.
Jordan the man says, "Remember what a pager was?" Yeah, every good drug dealer.
yeah.
had one, of course.
What
I was not a
about
pager
to
guy.
say about old texting before I said that no one did it was the main point I was trying to make is it was effectively a pager because you would get a message from someone, like it would be my mom, like coming to get you at school, and I would just be like, okay, and that was it. Like you basically didn't use this.
You
like
have a
people
word
use it
allowance,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, you were just like, I'm going to keep this as succinct as possible. I'm going to try to say one thing if I have to text, if I just can't reach them by call. Your first default was to call somebody, always.
Oh, yeah.
On a Nokia brick or a flip phone or whatever.
Kind of
the
wish
fuck
we
the
got
internet-
back to that. I wish we'd get
I do
back to
too.
that.
Wait, what did Penta say, Styx, about the internet? Was it?
Oh, he's like, I miss when the internet was a place you went to in your house. When it was just like, my computer is in this corner at this desk. I'm going to log on for like a set amount of time and be a degenerate, but then I can turn it off and walk away from it.
And there's no
and
smartphone.
go
You're
back
not
to-
connected. You have a house phone. That's it.
disconnected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We had a
You think we're gonna get
landline.
like crazy dick cancer from like having these goddamn phones in our pocket, like right next to our junk all day or something?
Dude, we're gonna
I
get
don't
dick
think dick
cancer just by
cancer,
eating the
but-
wrong food. So
You're gonna
it's
get
like,
dick
Yeah.
cancer by just like, I don't know,
Living
I
in
don't
the
know.
modern day.
living
yeah.
in
Yeah,
modern
yeah.
society.
Yeah.
Exactly is what I was thinking.
We're all gonna
but-
get
They're
it.
shooting me with 5G beams every
No,
time I
but
go
I
outside.
have to agree
It's a
with that
69G
sentiment.
beams at this
I
point.
have to agree with the sentiment that being constantly online is not good for the human brain, or
That's
No.
why we
if
are
I
where
can
we
be
are
so
today. Yeah.
esoteric. It's not good for the human soul. Like you gotta.
No,
have
it's-
time. Like fuck.
I think it depends on how you use the internet, right? So like for me, like recently I still play a lot of video games, But I've also just been doing like a lot of like tech hobbyism, like relearning how to relearning programming fundamentals.
That's different than what I'm talking
building
about.
shit.
I'm mainly shitting on
Yeah.
social media and like
Right, but
like
it's
Reddit culture and Facebook culture and all that kind of crap.
But I am, but what, yeah, and I'm trying to like, I'll tie it in, but like what I'm saying
Yeah.
is like, depending on like where you go on the internet and how you use it, like I think like hobbyist forums or like hobbyist subreddits
Sure.
for topics that you're like into are
Yeah.
really, really good resources.
Sure.
So like for me, like whatever various like firearm like I want to know about, there's a subreddit for it, and people
Sure.
get like really, really autistic about it, and it's like, man, I've learned some fucking shit, right? But if you're just like going on like the slop subreddits where everyone's just like fighting about like whatever dumb shit, like whatever topic there is for the day, like fucking superheroes or some shit, it's like, dude, it's like, let's go outside. Come on, like let's.
I like
I just think
superheroes.
Well,
it's the first thing I can think of, but like it's just arguing over
social
points.
media, not forums. Okay,
Sure,
that's
yeah.
my main concern.
Oh, dude,
Because
forums,
I would go on forums all the time, dude. Like I'd be at fucking work back when my first job out of high school, like at Comp USA, dude, at the customer service counter, and you know
Hell
what we were
yeah.
doing? We did not give a fuck about nothing that anybody wanted to return. I mean, we do it when it showed up, but we were on fucking Thoughtbot, we were on Alakazam, and we were like, how am I going to build out my WoW character?
Right.
Oh, I want this piece of gear. I want to do this.
Theory
we would
crafting,
literally have
yeah.
StarCraft tournaments. Loser buys pizza for the whole store. We
That's
would
awesome.
Nice.
we would do we got our managers addicted to World of Warcraft, and they would be like, here are the keys to the like glass case, I'm gonna go run Dead Mines. Like in the
Hell yeah,
we
dude.
had situations where like after the store closed, we'd order a pizza in and then go on the demo computers that were like the high end. We had WoW installed and we'd run raids with our guilds
Damn.
from there. That shit
That's
was dope,
fucking
and
awesome.
that will never happen again.
That's
shit,
fucking
it
awesome.
Sailed.
That's sick.
Oh man, those were like the highest times of my life, dude. Some of
gaming
them
used to
anyway,
be.
it was, like, fucking.
I
good.
mean, yeah, gaming used to be a lot more social. This is
Yeah.
but all of you have heard me rant about this. Like my biggest gripe with MMOs these days is the obsession of having solo content in the massively multiplayer online
Yeah.
I would
role-playing
agree.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you don't want to make friends in the MMORPG? Go play something else. Go be like, the whole point is a social game. Like that's why Ultima was so fucking cool. Or like early World of Warcraft was so fucking cool. Is because your character could not do everything by itself.
Right.
You had
needed
to
other
interact with
people
other
to do
people.
shit.
Right.
Yeah, I actually really do miss that a lot about things. Like, I think, you know, and you could watch any fucking S-Fan stream where he's complaining about, like, how they changed Classic. But he's right about, like, just about fucking everything, where he's like, I don't like meeting stones in a dungeon. I don't like this other shit that makes you not have to interact with people and talk to people and, like, fucking
100%.
do the
He's
thing.
right. He's right.
It's, you lose all the magic. Like, it just
Literally,
is gone.
none of us,
Like, oh, man.
none of us would be here if games were not social.
Right.
That's how fun.
When-
that's like
True.
That's how important
I
this
mean,
shit
that's
is.
that's very true. And like the funny
That's why,
part about go ahead, Donnie, please. Sorry.
I was gonna say that's why games like DayZ are really compelling to me,
100%.
especially the Dino Z thing, where somebody has created
was
an
fun.
experience that is so difficult that you have to second think killing other people because you're like, ah, fuck, I actually might need some help with this.
Yes.
Dude,
Dude, I was-
Island was so sick because you were just like,
Yeah.
maybe we string this guy along because of a raptor. Like,
Yeah,
jumped out of the
100%.
woods.
Yeah,
Like, I
more
don't know.
targets. Yeah, I was.
Exactly.
I'm playing. So there is a new experience from the Green Hell modders. The Green Hell modding team are the guys that made Project Blackpool, which is the Dino Z map that I was obsessed with. That I still to this day think is the best DayZ experience. But Mount Iztec,
100%.
the map that it was on, was taken down because that map maker is a little cunty bitch, and he didn't want anyone to play with his toy anymore, so he took it away.
Fair.
So Project.
Did you realize we did like 12, 14-hour sessions on Dino Z?
Multiple times, yeah.
Yes, you were like,
So
no,
good.
Don, you're not logging off, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh.
Oh yeah, and it was
I was in a
fucking
couple of
fun.
those.
Yeah, it was
It was
super
so
fucking
good.
fun.
It was like playing WoW, where you were so addicted, but you were miserable because of how addicted you were. Like you couldn't get off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
when that went away, the Mount Iztec map went away. Green Hell lost this amazing experience that they spent a long time modding, right? So they actually disappeared for like a year. And in that time, they created a new DayZ experience, a new mod on a it's called Deadfall. I don't know what the name of the map is, but it's called Deadfall.
The map is Deadfall.
It's called Deadfall. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an awesome map, and I have been re-addicted to DayZ because these modders are just so goddamn good. But the social aspect of DayZ is still one of the best that I've ever seen in any video game, because I was streaming DayZ like, I don't know, last week, and I meet this random guy in the server, and what's a very difficult map. Like, you want backup, it's fucking hard. And I meet this guy, and we're talking just in direct comms. We're not in Discord together. I can only hear him if he's close to me in the game, right? And there's a couple of times in proximity chat, and there's a couple of times where he got away from me, and I was like, shit, I think I lost my friend. And then I can hear his little voice in the distance, I'm over here, I'm over here. And we would hang out, and we play together for several hours. And we're jiving. I think this guy's cool. And we're in this town, and I'm like, hey man, just in case one of us dies, I'm streaming. My stream is twitch.tv/ and then he got sniped in the head.
Oh, heartbreaking!
He got sniped in the fucking head. I didn't get to say what my name was, where my stream was. We didn't connect on Discord, and I never saw that guy again. He was just a guy
so good
that
about DayZ,
it was
though.
so fucking perfect. I absolutely fucking loved it, and maybe I'll run into that guy again. Who knows? But it was fucking dope, and that's why social interactions in games
so
like that is
crucial.
one of the best parts of modern gaming for sure.
I just think it's sad to me. Like, and don't get me wrong. Like, there's times like, dude, there's times I want to hop on like Albion or something, just do some solo shit, right? I get it. Having some is fine, but I think what bugs me with like the thought process for like a lot of modern games, and especially like MMOs, is, oh, I need to be able to do every single thing by myself. And it's like, okay, at that point, just go play Skyrim, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't get the point. Like, the entire point of like games like DayZ or Ultima or WoW Classic or EverQuest, like whatever fucking game you like to play, is the social experience. Like, some of my best friends, like to this day, like I met off fucking DayZ, or I met off like Ultima.
Literally all of my best friends.
Some of the guys I see
Video
streaming on
games.
some of the guys I see streaming on Twitch were guys I was fighting in fucking Darkfall or Ultima Online like fucking 20 years ago. And it's like, oh shit, we're all still fucking dorks and kind of neat. And we're still killing each other in video games 20 years later.
Goddamn
And
right,
it's like,
brother.
And it's like, dude, like,
we all met from games. We all met on Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for it. I hope that we don't get to a point where it's the Google Stadia future and we just have a controller and a shitty smart TV in our shack on the stack and Ready Player One. I hope that
I'm
it
not letting it
continues
get to that point.
Okay, Kaczynski. With that,
I'm there with them.
with that, I
Cloud
think that's,
technology and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race.
and it's probably going to get worse before it gets better, but I'm going to remain hopeful. I hope you guys are too. I think it's a good spot to end it. We've been going almost an hour and 40 minutes, but this was a fantastic podcast. Donnie, even though you forgot about it, you showed up.
We're glad you remembered.
I'm glad you're here. You look great.
Final thing I did want to mention, because I know we mentioned games earlier. Did you guys see the Fable reveal?
Yes.
I haven't. I've been seeing.
I'm interested.
Eric in Discord.
It
raging
looks
about it.
good.
I'm interested.
It does
I'm
look good.
actually-
And you know why it looks good? Because Peter Molyneux is nowhere near it. That's why it's good.
It's like a silly
the
fairy
other
tale
thing-
Witcher.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
speaking
point.
of-
That's the point of
It's
Fable.
kind of the point.
But it's
I was
very
gonna bring up-
Witcher-esque, which I like.
Fable
Other
2,
games.
Fable 2 is like peak. I love that fucking game. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Other games looking forward to Witcher 4. If you guys have seen the Unreal footage they did for that,
Yep.
that looks
Apparently,
amazing.
apparently
Like,
that was not actually. It
It's a
wasn't
tech demo.
Yeah, it
It's
was.
not a
That's
vertical
just
slice.
that's just a tech demo,
Yeah.
which I'm fine.
But it
with.
was a
I-
badass tech demo. It
It's a
was
great
amazing.
tech demo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess there is games I'm excited about. I just didn't think about those titles.
I mean, whenever
I can't wait.
Cyberpunk 2 happens, I will be fucking up that shit too. Like
I'm
Project
ready
Orion,
for-
whatever. Yeah.
What were you gonna say,
Cyberpunk.
Donnie?
I am super ready for Arma 4.
I can't wait till Witcher 4 comes out, and then like all the incel like YouTube critics can be like, "You have to play as a woman."
Yeah.
What happened to my male Witcher fantasy? What the fuck?
I mean,
that's
dude,
coming.
Good time.
Like
That's
my
coming.
whole thing is like, just make RPGs where you can create a character again. Like, where did that go?
Like a
Why
shepherd.
can't I do
Yeah, right.
that? Why can't I pick? Like,
Yeah. True.
Yeah,
but
I
don't
like Witcher
care.
though.
I'll
Like
play a
it
series.
is.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it is an RPG, but like it's cool because you are Geralt or you are Ciri. Like I think
Oh, I
it's
understand
different.
that.
I
It's cool.
no, you're right.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
there are tons of games that are still getting made anyway where that's not the case, and they just decide to
Yeah.
pigeonhole you one way or the other. I'm just like,
I mean,
we discovered this in like the year 2000. Like, dude, there was
Right.
Knights of the Old Republic. Like, you just make Revan look
Yeah.
like whatever. Who cares?
Right.
Are they still
It's
doing
not
a
gonna
remake?
matter anyway. Yes, the remake's still happening. They had to do like a full redesign and all this kind of shit. But their main premise, the company that's actually making it is spearheaded by one of the original writers of like, I want to say it was Knights of the Old Republic and a bunch of other shit for BioWare. But their main point, because he was like asked about it on Twitter, is like, are you gonna stay faithful 1-to-1 to the story? He was like, yes. They were like, are you gonna stay faithful 1-to-1 to the gameplay? And he's like, probably not. So it's gonna be more like modern actiony. I'd imagine like Jedi Outcast, or not Jedi Outcast. That's an old game. Jedi. What's the new ones with fucking Cal Kestis?
Survivor.
Survivor.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I
Fallen
only played
Order?
through them like once.
I'd be cool with that.
Yeah, Fallen Order, Survivor. Like, if it was that style of combat, throw in some force or maybe a little more fluid than that, because that game's a little rigid. But like, goddamn, I would be like, yes,
Yeah.
give me a lightsaber and let me fuck people up. Like Force
True that.
Unleashed even style would be
Yeah.
fucking badass.
Star
With the whole
Killer.
party. So what they really need to do is make it, since you have a party, do like Dragon Age Origins, where you can pause it and tactically tell your guys what the fuck to do. That would be like
That'd be cool.
absolute
That'd be tight.
best game ever.
Mm.
My god. But anyway, that's all I know about it so far.
There is good games coming. You're right. I couldn't think of them all, but there's exciting shit.
There's several Star Wars ones actually.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, yeah.
Eclipse. There's Eclipse that's happening, which I don't know anything about, and then there's
I got
one other one that got announced that actually looks kind of badass, and I can't remember what it is.
Knights of the Fallen.
Oh yeah, it's like the fucking.
that's like an XCOM game, right?
No.
It's there is an XCOM game coming out too, but no, it's called, it's something to do with the Old Republic. It's a
Right.
sequel to like
The
KOTOR,
Fallen
basically.
something. I can't remember.
Fallen
They
what-
had like a
Republic?
super.
Fallen Order?
They
No.
had like a super
No, it's
like heavy CGI trailer.
Not
Like it was
Fallen
no
Order, yeah.
footage, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
there was
that
no
was-
Is that what
gameplay.
you're talking about?
Game Awards. It was at the Game
Yeah,
Awards.
I think
Was it the
they
Game
came
Awards?
out and they said that game's been in development for like a year. So I think
Oh.
that thing
Yeah.
is like
We'll be
6 or
waiting.
7 years off.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
waiting.
Long time. You will probably get KOTOR remake before that.
I have
Gentlemen,
no faith in Star Wars properties anymore. I just don't. Anyway, you're trying to wrap this up. Go ahead.
no, it's okay.
Yeah, it's all-
Well,
it's a whole
speaking
other
of
conversation.
Star Wars, I do like that Filoni is taking the helm. I like that
Yes.
Kathleen Kennedy is
100%.
out. There is still Grogu and the Mandalorian coming out, which is going to be half awesome, half retarded, just like anything Kathleen's been doing. It's going to be like disappointing as fuck, but with cool moments. And then there's Ryan Gosling in Starfighter, which probably going to be like 70%
Fun.
awesome, 30% annoying because it's the Kathleen Kennedy shit. But once those two things are out, I have a
Quite
little bit of
slight.
hope that a new hope that there is going to be. Sorry,
Dude,
there's going to
what
be
about
some
the
like
Darth
decent
Maul
Star Wars
TV
shit.
show.
The Darth Maul-
fucking
that shit-
animated
that
Darth
shit looks
Maul
cool.
show looks sick.
I'm gonna watch
I will
that.
be watching.
But I mean, like, even though Star Wars has sucked ass for so many years, I still like it because I am in love with the potential of it. So
And the idea of it.
the idea of
It's
it.
like my
yeah.
relationship with America. I love the idea of America. Some people are really fucking shitting and pissing all over it. I'm not happy.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't actually talk about any of. You're lucky, Donnie. because I was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Now.
Another time.
Video
I would
games
have no
and
comment.
movies.
Nice. Perfect for a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
comment.
But guys,
the
this
name
was
of the
super
podcast.
fun. Thank you so much for coming on. It's good to just chat with the boys, some old school homies.
I haven't talked to Donnie since I played games with him. It's been a long time.
It's been a while. Does anyone have
I see you
anything
guys
to?
in there. I'll have to.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
No, yeah. Come hang out.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
of course.
I'll have to hop in, and hang out
Yeah, you
sometime.
should.
Or if y'all want to do a one shot, I'd be down for a one shot. I probably can't commit to like a.
We're about to start
long form
Pathfinder
thing.
2, a Pathfinder 2 campaign.
Oh.
Yeah,
Let me know how that
we're,
goes.
It's
we're diving in.
I'm
dude.
looking forward to it.
I'm very excited.
Does anyone have
Who's,
anything to
who's-
shout out, by the way? Anything they want to talk about? Styx, your restaurant, Donnie, your LinkedIn profile,
Yeah, I guess
anybody?
If you're in the
We're not
Puget
shouting that
Sound
out.
area, if you're in the Puget Sound area, I guess Amelia Wynn Winery Bistro for now. Name will change next year probably, but yeah, hit that shit up. It's a good time. It's good food.
Crayzed, do you want to
I'm not
shout
gonna
out
say too
a
much
gun subreddit or something like that?
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna shout out. Register to vote and vote. Don't be lame.
Yep.
Do your civic
Good one.
duty, and I don't give a shit if
Protect
you're
that
fucking
civic duty.
tired. If you're having diarrhea, you better fucking vote. Shit in your pants.
Nice.
I like that.
Shit your pants on the way to the polling station so that the ICE Gestapo
Literally.
will be too afraid to tackle you as you go in.
Biological warfare, baby.
Yep.
We
Yeah,
got
that shit's getting crazy up there.
Yeah, don't hurt
yeah.
their feelings or they might shoot you.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, you guys are the best. This was fun chat. Thanks for the good questions, hanging out, watching. Sequisha, thank you for the raid. That was very kind of you. We're going to get you on soon. I'm going to message you. But good times. Gentlemen, thanks for hanging. Have a good night. Chat, have a good night. Bye, ladies. Bye. You guys going to wave? You guys going to say bye? You just going to stare at me?
Bye.
Yeah, we're just saying.
See you
He's gonna
later,
beat me
chat.
when you guys leave.
Goodbye.
Well, we already shouted everything out.
All right.
Bye.